It's time for more ghost trick. I think I'm on the last chapter? I haven't looked. All I know is that we're all dying. We're all slowly dying. What am I remember talking to him. Oh, right. The locket thingy. We're trying to find Jode. I don't know how we're gonna find him, but we have to get out of this freaking submarine or we're all going to drown. There's a lamp. Oh, that's Missile. I was like, why are there 2 cores? That's a start. Okay, I'll take it. What? Oh, okay, I didn't get this last time. That we're in the dining room. He's like eating grapes and shit. Okay, oh fuck, a phone. Okay, well I can get out. I don't know about the people that are living. Oh shit, no, never mind. Okay, so that's right, they cut off communication. So the phone only works inside the submarine. That is less than helpful, I think. Engine room is underwater, torpedo room. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I'm underwater, does it? The torpedo room, huh? Oh, that's right, I stopped using my form. There might be another torpedo left there. There is, actually. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram, but we don't want to, like, blow Detective Jode up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there, then. Wait, don't you need my help to get up there? We got Missile. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I wonder if Missile's ever... Has anyone been watching his body? Like, is he gonna be able to come back after this, or is he dead like me forever? I'm kind of worried about him. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! This music is bopping. Oh, hi, Missile. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken, though. How would I know? I don't think I would know. But it would probably work just fine if I could just move this switch. I'll have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Oh, I was about to be like, what the hell do you want me to do? He wants me... I can swap it. Okay. I don't think that's how... I don't think that's how technology... Why can't I swap? Do I have to talk to him first?
What will happen to these 2 ladies?
Well, I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Well, of course I will. Count on it.
Ah, there we go. Okay, but now I'm in the way. Shit. So now it should work. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What is? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Isn't it also in the ocean? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know. But I mean, I guess we'll find out. Right. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Wait, but then I don't have a way to get back to you. You're gonna die. You're all gonna die. You're definitely gonna die. Oh shit, I just realized Streamlabs has crashed. No, Streamlabs, why you crash? Okay, reloading. Sorry if anyone was saying anything. I did not see it. Hang on. Maybe it's fixed now. I don't know. All right. Hopefully there's not a rat in this one. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jode is so that I can puncture a hole into the command room and he can drown too and have no way to get to you. This is a good plan. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. Oh. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. This is a bad plan. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Is it that close to 6? I didn't actually see. This has been, this has all been one day, this entire game. Like, what a ridiculously long night. If I were Lynn, I would be ready to take, like, the biggest nap. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile?
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I, Kemi, do not want to do this either. It seems like a bad plan. Oh shit. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But, Miss Lynn!
You staying here won't change our fate. You don't know that. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again! Never ever again! Even I can understand that! I couldn't stand that.
I'm gonna cry. I love this dog.
Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
That's a good boy, Missile. He is a good boy. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. Fucking, well, I guess we're ready. Sissel? Yeah? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. Sorry about this whole leaving you thing. It's not,
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missle?
That's right. I guess we promise, little lady.
Of course we will!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Don't say it like that. That's real ominous. Good luck, friend. I'll just take the name Sissel. You can just keep calling me that, whatever. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Is that a reference to the lamp guy? I know he's gonna show back up. This whole game has been wanting me to forget about that guy. Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh, cool. It didn't make me do it. I was about to be, like, ready to fuck it up. Detective Jode! Oh shit, is he dead? Again?
I bet that big masked man did this! I'm gonna bite him!
You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room lost power. It's sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jode!
I was beginning to wonder if he actually was alive or if he wasn't just like a robot. Is it weird that Sissel's body still has a core? Okay, whatever. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jode. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I'm having a crisis. I can't believe you made it here. How's Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jode about everything that happened on the submarine Unoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Well, why would he do that to his own submarine? Wait, I do know. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. Oh, you came with us, did you? Didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode. Are you... Yomiel? Yamiel? Yomiel? I'm gonna go Yomiel. Yomiel! Or Yomiel. I don't know. What is it with this game and names? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? Weird name. That's right. But those people on the Unoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? Do we have time for this? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jode? Right. I don't... well, okay. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
Doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened, you know. He escaped the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jode, when was it that I was proven innocent? Oh, yikes. About 6 months after your death. That's a big yikes. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
Yo, Dee Dee, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing alright. It feels weird streaming this early on a Saturday, but I've been thinking about this game. I'm so close, I think I'm close to the end, so I'm like, I want to know what the hell's going on. 10 years ago, I fucking died. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. But check out my sick strut, though. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. I couldn't even eat food. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I fucking hate that Park character. I hate him. I wanted to disappear. And I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. That was a sentence. I can read. I just got frozen dinner out of the oven. It isn't frozen anymore. Oh, dope. Aw, man, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to eat dinner. Damn it. That's okay. I'll make something afterwards. So that's why you murdered Alma. Yeah, sorry about your wife. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain that I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. Man, everybody feels lonely. Get over it, my dude. Just saying. There's something that I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? New life. Nani the fuck are you talking about? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth. New beginning, eh? How the hell would they be able to do that? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. That's the kind of life you gotta make for yourself, dude. They can't just give that to you. Completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Sucks to suck. Yeah, they definitely screwed you. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea that they were doing all of this? None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of Temsik meteorite from the park? Oh shit, they couldn't. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. You know the guy with the bird in his hair. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh? Oh, Cabanella. At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? Oh, it looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Wait, are you serious right now? Are you freaking kidding me? Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. I hate that guy. Okay, good. I was like, I think that's one of my least favorite characters. No, not him. He's just a plain old weird guy. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. Why didn't they just close the park down? And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. See, that's... okay. I'm a little bit ahead of the game's plot. I was like, that's what I would do. Temsik is Kismet backwards. I still maintain that Temsik would be a sick metal band name. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, it's pretty much the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. And what's that? Well, you managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Yeah, so this is awkward, but... shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jode back to life, of course. What? Well, what good will that do now?
But we promised. We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them.
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jode. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. Or something like that. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. I don't like this plan. Oh, Kafka, thanks for the host. Well, here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. How's it going? How are you? Alright. So, where are we heading? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. Huh? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. I don't remember the voice I gave this guy. It's probably whatever at this point. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. I knew it. I knew he was a robot. By the way, I am not human, Detective. Check out this sick spin, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. Your country's use of technology. He's just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. I personally think it's pretty sick, Detective. Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Mind your business, Detective. Check out this gun, Detective. Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camilla, forgive me. Well, time to get to work. It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Yeah, remember what the big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. What if we just ghost trick the gun so that it shoots the robot instead? And then he dies. Okay, so. Also, I have Missle here. Huh?
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone, you big dumb idiot. Could this change in his shell? Give us some kind of lead? What? I guess it's the only thing I can really read. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is, that they're so afraid of. Okay, well, share it with the class, please. My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So, What does that mean? I get it, I guess. Oh, your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell just became a regular corpse. So, let's see. That means, we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death? Wait, so like, 4 minutes before the fragment was taken out of you? 4 minutes before you decided to leave your body and possess someone else? Or 4 minutes before you died initially? It's starting to get confusing.
But wait a minute. Yeah, exactly when is that death?
Well, that's simple. We'll find out. When we get there. Duh, let's move. What do you guys think? I don't know. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna say, I guess before he popped out of his body to go possess Camilla, maybe? Or are we going back like 10 years? Oh shit. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death, at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. Can I go back further than one night? The final journey to the truth starts now. Ah, shit, dude. I've gotta know. We can't go back like 10 years. Cause I died in the past 24 hours, so like, When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. Am I about to do some like Doctor Who shit where like if I push him out of the way and he never dies, like none of this ever happens? Wouldn't that undo my death too? That would be dope. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Whoa. Oh, it's Baby Lynn! What is she doing? Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me?
Hi, Rhea. How are you?
Well, now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. What? Oh, kitten. It's me. I called it. I'm the cat. Shoo. You might get hurt. Wow, it's really bright for a meteorite. Hey, that rhymed. How did Lynn not also get hit with like... Oh, that's right. Okay, he got hit with like a little piece. I was about to say, like, they should have all been hit. Cold and salty. Oh, hey, that's a mood. I'm always cold and salty. Oh, Lynn. You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister? Look at how cute she is.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. Also, 10 years is a long time. Like, your lives will all be totally different. Like, maybe you never meet your wife. Lynn would get, like, a totally different job. This is bananas. I can accept that. I mean, I'll be dead. You'll be the one that has to carry the blame of shooting an innocent man for the rest of your life. But that's whatever. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that's a fact that will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. He wanted to die anyway. This will be our last battle against fate. And beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
What if Camilla never gets Missile? This is too much power. I can't reach her. Missile. I'm in a basket. Oh, she's making sweet potatoes. Why is she making sweet potatoes in the middle of the park? That's weird. Just check out what all is over here. I mean, there are these two nozzles, but they're too far apart. I can't switch them. Alright, so then the only thing to do is wait for right now then, because I can't reach anything yet. Now how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato's almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. Little girl all alone in a park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break!
Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I'm ready. Wait, okay, Missile. If I turn up the headphones, it's gotta do something, right? Oh no, the sweet potato!
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears!
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Hell yeah. I don't know what it means yet. um. Damn it, that's like a whole sweet potato. Whoa, the lamp. Oh shit, doesn't that actually kind of look vaguely potato-y? But I can't reach. Oh, maybe I need to move Sissel through here. Hang on. See all this, what all this stuff does. Spray? Oh shit, what if I sprayed water at it? Well, I don't know if the pressure would be enough. That's some pretty spirited water there. That's what's known as a fountain.
With that much force, I bet it could lift me right up into the air.
Oh. Lift you into the air, huh? Oh! Like that thing that just went floating by, for example. I fucked up. Okay, I think I know what to do, but I think I have to get the potato into the main fountain and then swap it with the light, because it hits the lamp and then like hang on. Get in the potato. Okay. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Potatoes to the rescue.
Oh, look at that sweet potato. The big, scary sweet potato.
That's not a sweet potato, Missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right. Of course. But look at them. The potato and Mino. Right now they have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. And I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah, I can do it. Shit. I can't reach anymore. How do I get over there? Shit, was I supposed to be in the sweet potato? But then I wouldn't have been able to turn on the... Well, maybe I would have. Because there's no way that I could reach. All right, hang on a second. One more time. One more again. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, whoop, wrong button. Okay. So if I put Missile over here. And then get in it. Oh shit! Yes, okay, I was meant to get in it. Okay. Oof, that's really tricky. But is it this that I'm supposed to switch? I thought it hit the light, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. I guess we'll just see what it does. That was quite a sight to see. It looks like this park just got a new feature.
But neither one of them even glanced this way.
Well, I guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them. Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed. And Yomiel is killed right after this, by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, can we use it to our advantage in any way? Huh. Well, I don't know, because I don't know how... Okay, well, I can't reach, so... Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Only we could use it to our advantage somehow. Huh. Oh. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Oh no, I still can't reach. This sucks. Donnie! Thanks for your resub. What's up? How's it going? This is a high-stress situation. I can't actually reach anything. So it is up to Missile to do something. But I can't... Huh... I wonder if I could just try again. No. Shit, dude, what do I do? Missile can only swap things. Nothing is shaped like this. Or this. Oh, hey, there we go. But I still can't. Does the new Dragon Ball Z game move your needle? Wait, there's another new one? Wait, what's happening? I don't know.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
We have to change the fragment's path somehow. There has to be a way somehow.
If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something.
Thought. That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. Shit. DBZ Kakarot? Oh, is it like a prequel-like? Okay, yeah, I definitely need to switch the lamp. How do I do that? If I can put Mino where the lamp is... just have to figure out... I might have already messed it up where the timing-wise, so... Alright. It's all about not stranding myself somewhere where I can't do any ghost tricks. Get in that potato. So Missle has to be in it for this. And then I'm stuck here. Right? Oh, wait, there, I got it. Never mind, just kidding. Oh shit, is this gonna crush him though? But at least the meteorite wouldn't hit him. Look, the lamppost is bending.
But it hasn't broken yet.
Really is a wonder that it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Minos sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. You're still gonna get crushed. And I'm just stuck here. Well, no, maybe not. Hang on. No, I wanted to get in. You son of a bitch. I don't like being stuck here. Nah, it doesn't give me the opportunity to move. Okay, well... I think we're ready for it. Okay, we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh, anyways, now the fragment's path ought to change, and we'll just have to see what happens. Here we go. Let me in! There! How's that?
Look! The fragment's course! It changed a little!
Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? Oh, no! Ah, right in the dick. Or leg, sorry. Detective Jode! Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? The cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down, damn it! I knew it. This is my true fate, in the end. I stole his life away with my own hands. He wanted to die anyway, it's fine. Never mind, wait.
I won't let that happen. I'm gonna hit him with a sweet potato.
Detective Jode is now Detective Jode for real.
I'm right here inside the bullet. Don't ask how I got here. Now let's swap it with something.
What? With what? Detective Jode. The meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna switch it with the sweet potato. It'll hurt. Oh shit, he still died anyway though. Oh, that's gruesome. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious, and if you pull that out of my back, I will bleed out. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch, in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. Somebody called amber lamps. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Oh shit. Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it. My leg won't work.
It's all over. We're out of time. Missle!
Well, maybe it's better that she... Well, okay. I was like, maybe it's just better off that she died that day. You don't know.
But there isn't anything else to swap with.
Well, why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can just redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Man, why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. Yeah, I too love watching death happen over and over. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together.
I guess we are too far away from that other lamp. I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
Well, don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. That's right. This battle against the fate of death. Shouldn't your powers go away now that we changed your fate? But maybe it's because we haven't, like, unpaused this rewind JoJo shit. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Oh, I mean, okay, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Do it. What? Now it's your turn, Missle.
What? Me? But what can I do?
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay. Got it.
That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I I'll do it. I'll swap them.
Because I'm a good boy. Also, she just got a bunch of glass. Like, that shattered on top of her. That's gotta hurt.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Him. Hello. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Why don't you just manipulate hers to get out of the way? Whatever. I still maintain that he wanted to die, so... He gods. That was badass, though. Ah, you're awake.
Hey, mister. Is your knee okay?
Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What is your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. And that is a dead guy. Do you think you could go and call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge?
Oh, this is cute.
Thanks!
Okay. You know what to do, little detective. The gods, aka a dog, a blue sperm, and that dead man over there. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When it came to, my body was already moving, all by itself. It's kind of weird. I possessed myself, but it was my future self that possessed my past self, and it doesn't really make any sense. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But, you know, I'm glad it happened. Cat!
Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's just unconscious. It's funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about I take it up to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? It's a boneless cat. It's fine, that's just how they are. Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissle's. Sissle? The name Sissle echoes in my head. That's my real name. So, what, but these long, lonely 10 years... I'm not surprised. I predicted the cat thing, but I was like... But he was calling himself Sissle, and how did he know me? And my name was... Okay. Oh, you were my one and only friend. Aw, we were friends. This is cute. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend.
I was a cat.
Oh shit, what's up, Dane? I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Nyah. Somebody please look at me. I'm a cute cat. Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Aw, this is so cute. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. Please pet me. I had only just died at the time. I lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore. But I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. Yeah, that's when I came to the initial prediction that he was the cat. It was like shortly after him not knowing how to read. I'll spot you at 20, bro. Please just pet me. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. He took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. They won't mind. I'll be right back, I promise. I took control of my body and I hurried over to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissle. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. I got the cutest, floofiest tail. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. And as time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. And that's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. And well, you know, the rest. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. And when I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I wanted to believe. Oops. I missed. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Aw, I was in the briefcase. I thought for sure that Lynn's first shot actually hit me. Black cat. I was possessing Missle then. It wouldn't look very much like murder if a corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Missle was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. And what was that? Missle, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Oh, did she hit the bag the first shot? Okay, I thought so. I was like, she definitely did. Oh, hey, Carlo. Too bad I got here at the end of this masterpiece. Oh, so I am at the end. I figured. I've been playing this for a little while now. I wasn't able to control her completely. Oh, the first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Missle inside that bag. Not a very good way to treat your friends. That's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. Still, the best Capcom game for DS was Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Oh yeah, that's one I still need to do. We're playing through Spirit of Justice right now, and I've played all the other Ace Attorneys. So I'd really like to do Investigations and Investigations 2 after that, if I can. If I can get my hands on it. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? So if you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean... I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. I guess I can take people with me or something. Why does he always land ass in the air? Hey, look, don't judge him. He's a very lanky boy. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissle's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Hell yeah. This is gonna be weird, because I was like, when we go back to the present, well, I guess there won't be a submarine. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in a failure. Yes. And I'm glad, too. I mean, I guess there's no need for murdering. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. I can't handle it when ladies cry like that. She saved me from the darkness. But what about the other country? I kind of want to know how... Because the meteor still fell, so like... What kind of implications does that have? Well, I guess it's time that we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. You know, if they ever actually adopted me in the first place. The future's really screwy now.
So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain. Including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So, before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Well, I mean, I'll still remember it, and you'll still remember it, so we are still connected, but... Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now. Right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Time water under the time bridge.
Sissel? Are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Oh, don't worry, Missle. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Best dog of all time. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So, let's be getting home, little black cat. That voice just hurt my ears.
I'm sorry!
Not really, though. I'm sorry. Oh, ma. That sounds good, Detective Jode. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning. And now, we're each going back to our own new present. That swirling background probably won't show up anymore, but I just want to say for the last time that it looks like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Since we remember everything, we can just make it happen. Wait! Oh yeah, I was like, but what about the lamp guy? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. There you are. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray. In case you have forgotten again. No, I've literally been like, when is he gonna show up? Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who the hell are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. I'm the Pixar lamp. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Oh yeah, rip that guy. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story all about how my life got turned upside down. Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's like automatic, it's a response. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment.
Missle.
This is dope. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. Well, look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Rude. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then, he went back. He went back to the world from 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. How did that happen? Wait, Missile can't do that, can he? I'm too high for this. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. Do not ask how, it just did. It happened because Shu Takumi really loves his dog. So that was you, huh? I've been giving you the wrong voice all this time. Because I didn't know what you were. Oh, but look at you! You're a good little porfer. That's right. I'm Missile. My voice chilled out over the years. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. How did you... Okay. Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Well, yeah, we've already established this. Over the course of long years, my powers were changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. But I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through telephone lines, for example. Which is why he wasn't with us the whole time, I guess. It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we'd met before, on that night the first time around. It's making my head hurt. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world past to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Because I am your father. That's impossible. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. What? I stumbled upon an incredible scene. Phoenix Wright was standing right there in the junkyard. It really does look just like him. You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. Oh, my bad. I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. See you later, bye. And then you disappeared, away over the telephone line. My bad. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. Today I learned Dead Rising 4 had a ghost trick costume. Seriously? That's amazing. This game doesn't really get a lot of recognition. I haven't been able to find like a lot of like fan art or cosplay or anything. I guess a lot of people just didn't play it, which is a shame. Everybody was shot, everyone inhabited small appliances, and then we opened a disco. It was rad. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we both would benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight.
So you lied to me?
And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. And if that had happened, it would have all been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made it up. Huh. I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. The silver lining of the unpopularity is that it's not spoiled everywhere. That's true. I had no idea where this game was going. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them so will I. Aw, Missle. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missle. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. This entire game is just a love letter to Takumi's dog. He's like, what if I made a game where my dog was the best character of all time? I made my way back to a new present. The moral of the story is don't kill animals, they'll become ghosts and rearrange time. Huh? How come it's dark? Just turn on the lights here? Oh, okay. This makes me so uncomfortable.
Are you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Get it?
Yippee! It worked!
But it's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as a detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. It's a little bit of a stretch.
Dad, you're home!
Hey, Camilla, let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
We should all already know each other, I think, didn't we? What?
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will.
Oh, hello. Oh, don't tell me you're the same little kitten.
Yep, that's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
That's weird.
He never got any bigger or anything.
Huh. What a mysterious little fellow.
I know, right? His name is Sissel.
Sissel. Huh. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
All right, everyone, let's start the celebration. She's pretty, damn.
Okay, Mom.
Sissel looks like, one of our actual cats. Sissel looks like Casca. I don't think I've actually posted pictures of Casca, but I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. I want to pet you. And so we meet again, Sissel. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Being a cat rules. I don't have to pay bills. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected in some way. And now this is my new fate. Except Sissel knows how to meow and isn't a bitch. Well, that's true. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Hell yeah, Shu Takumi. I get that this was totally written because you love your dog, and I acknowledge it and agree. Missle's the best. Oh, look at him go! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn.
Like I said, it isn't my birthday.
Hey, Missle. I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Damn, I'm hungry now. Ah, man. I'm really glad. I really enjoyed this. This is probably one of my favorite DS games now, probably. Like, at least for the original DS. Like, I knew I was gonna like it, but I'm glad I finally got around to it. I love the animations. Those incredible modeling, like for the DS, it wasn't capable of doing a lot, so just something heavily stylized, and everyone's so animated. Did you play Professor Layton? Not yet. I've played the crossover Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which I really, really, really would love to find a way to stream because I really want Sid to play it. Because Sid's never played it. You're so fluent? Oh, you mean fluid, yeah. They're really fluid, yeah. But yeah, I haven't played the other Professor Layton games, but I would like to sometimes, but I want to get through Spirit of Justice first, and then also Investigations. Because I tried playing Investigations 1, and after the first case, I guess, I got really frustrated with it, and put it down and didn't pick it back up. Which I've heard people be like, Investigations 1 isn't that great, but Investigations 2 is the best of all time. So I really need to give it another chance. Oh, I forgot about this chick. She's so cute. Oh yeah, that's right. All those dudes never went to jail. Okay, I think I might actually have to take a quick little break and grab a snack. All of these people eating food has reminded me that I really need to eat something. Oh shit, I forgot about these two. God, she's so hot. In fact, I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't show up more later on in the game. They're about to die. They're about to straight up die, though. Oh, hell yeah, that guy's super rich now. Investigations 2 was the longest Ace Attorney, though. I think it took 40 hours? Wow, yeah, that's super long. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying these post-credit scenes. And then I'm gonna take a little break, grab a snack, and then I'm gonna come back with some Shenmue 3, which we're also near the end of. I love this bitch's design too. Hoi, Grego! God, and the music is so good in this. This definitely is one of the best soundtracks on the DS. I want to know what they're up to, though. Like, this other country. Did they get their hands on the meteor after all? Like, or maybe they just never knew in the first place that it existed? I don't know. It definitely still crashed, so... Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this guy. No! I hate this character. Did the entire meteor get stuck in Sissel in the new timeline? I don't know. Dance away the pain. Sorry, I was going to be reading these, but they're like Ace Attorney post credits, and they flash up and they go away really fast, and I can't read that fast. So I'm just kind of chilling. But yeah, I don't know. Is it the implication that everyone was saved, but Sissel still got struck? Yeah, the same shard of the meteor that hit Yomi at first now killed Sissel. That's what I got out of it. But also, wait, what about Detective Joe's leg? I mean, he lived, but he still had, like, a piece of the meteor in him, didn't he? So many questions. Also, I thought Yomio would be proven innocent. Oh, well, he did kidnap. Yeah, that's true. And ran from the police. So you don't get powers if you don't die. Interesting. Hell yeah. Whoop. It's a weird reverse stand arrow. Yeah, basically. Hell yeah. Well, I'm super glad. Shoutouts to Kevin, to Delectabit, for making me play this. It's too bad that, like, the first time I tried playing it, like, I couldn't get into it, but I'm glad that I finally came around and redid it, because I really love this. So yeah, I'm going to go get a snack. But I'm not getting offline. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break. And then I'll be back, with Jeremy and Shenmue. We're gonna play Shenmue 3. All the profiles are unlocked in the upper left. Oh yeah, I wasn't never paying attention to that. Hang on. I didn't realize until, like, near the end of the game that I could, like, actually go through, like, profiles and stuff. Cool, though. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and stuff. I'll be back in, like, 15 minutes. Go take a piss. Go get a snack. Drink some water. BRB!